and welcome back to Easy Life, and today we are going to be doing another Let's Play on... Oh, you hear that? You whispered it. There we go, Super Mario Maker, and we're going to be creating a course which, yeah, this is going to be building it from scratch very much, in the Mario U style. In the Ghost House style is what I'm contemplating on doing. Not the Underwater style, but the Ghost House style. So, here we have it, our setup, as it were. So, my plan is, so let me just show you what the basic mechanism is for this level. So you got these blocks, not these ones, or these ones, and you wing them. The bricks. Watch what happens. Continually flies to the left. That doesn't. That just flies back and forth. I'm not sure what the block does, the question block. Oh, the block continually flies to the left as well. But I prefer the idea of bricks just because they're a bit neater. So what I intend to do kind of is like create a little train where the player will sit inside and like they have to dodge ghosts and stuff like. So to prevent it from being broken is I'm going to put a coin inside and see if it still, just make sure it still travels. So do like, because obviously then even if the player hits it, I think it will still travel. Yeah, it still travels. What about if the player continually hits it? Oh, and then it stops flying. Okay. We'll just make it big enough so the player can't do that, I suppose. So yeah, I don't think I think we'll give him a mushroom, but I think we won't give him a mushroom and we'll just make it empty bricks because then the player can't smash those. So it'll probably be a little bit harder, or the level. But that's the way it's going to have to work, sadly. So I think we'll just build an area first, just to get the player used to it. Just to introduce the level. And then we'll barricade all of this off, block all of it off. I suppose half the positive of this level is there's not really much ground, although I suppose I will use ground to create like tunnels, which will try and crush Mario in a way to kind of make the challenge a bit more difficult. Does that wall cover it? No, I think one more layer of it will though. One more column. There we go. I think we'll have just one ghost, just in this little area. And we'll have a, oops. And we'll have one of these, and one of these, but there's a twist. That's what we're going to have on them. You guessed it right. Some wings. Some winged blocks. Build up a layer higher. I think we'll have a little jump to make just for the fun of it. We won't make this section too easy. We'll make it a little bit more interesting. Just is the start of the level. And we'll have a door. Where's the door? We will have a door which will stretch over to pretty much the end of the level. That will be the end of the level. Woo! Pretty much covering the width of the level here. Won't take it right to the end. We'll take it to about here, I think. So I'm just going to quickly build in the end of the level, just so I know where I stand before I start building this. So I just want to have my usual staircase, if you've ever seen these before. This is how I normally do a ghost house, and then normally I'll boss fight with the dry bones at the end. And there's where the exit pipe will go. They'll barricade that off just so that there's nowhere the player can cheat the level in getting to the other side. Two more layers, I think we'll do. We'll do this. Make it so that you can't see past. Hopefully. Yep. Perfect. And we'll start the player off in the train, as it were. I suppose you could call it train. The Ghost House Express. I'm doing a lot of train levels lately, but I do like the idea. So, I'm just going to go ahead and quickly wing all of them. Feel free to skip ahead if you like. I'm just going to quickly wing all of these. I put Bowser in the level, no I didn't. That's good, because I thought I might have done. I'd be pretty stupid. As well as look very stupid, it would be a very stupid level if I put Bowser in. This, my friend, is the world's fiddliest thing. Hey, you know what I just realised? I can just do is copy and cut, and just cut and paste along, can't I? Copy and paste, see, it is. There we go. It didn't take long, there we go. And here's our train. Yeah, so basically, in a little train now. And then we're going to have a series of challenges. So let me just mark out. So I suppose the lift kind of travels between here and about here in terms of how much it flutters up and down. But not even that much. I'm just gonna mark this up. Is it just like one in either direction, one up, one down? Yeah, pretty much. So that's kind of the corridor that the lift's in. So I think first challenge would just be, I think this is kind of going to be the best obstacle at spinning, the set of spinning boo buddies. Because they kind of work quite well. But they're a very hard thing to avoid, so I'm just going to move them up, I'm just going to move them to one side, like up or down. Pick where I think they belong. I think maybe that would be a good idea. I think it only counts as one enemy, I don't think it counts as a whole 6. Let's move it down one. There we go. That was dodgeable. Then I think we'll let the player breathe for a bit, and then we'll make them go through a little tunnel which will try and crush him. Crush Mario, there we go. Making him dodge all of these. Make the level a bit more fun and interesting rather than just sitting on a whole train ride. Having this little, we'll have quite a few of these tunnels. I think this will be the first of them. I think I kind of got the idea of this level off somebody's video. A guy called Steve Gaming. Terrific for, he's a terrific guy for finding out tips and tricks and ideas on Super Mario Maker. I think. Go and check out his channel after this video. Please don't leave me here though. It's Steve Gaming is called. Or you could be loyal to Easy Life and say, no, I'm not doing that. I don't think that this is narrow enough, or put it this way, I don't think this is brutal enough. Put it much more lower. Let's see how this works. I don't know what it is with me, but I just like to do my castles, airships and ghost house in the Mario U style. I just don't like... You could call it obsessive, but that's the way it is. Just going to sort the actual physics of the tunnel out, if you want to call it physics. So it is possible to get squished, like a grape. There we go. I think we'll leave the tunnel here. Feels a bit weird building a level in the backwards direction, I think. I don't know how weird it actually looks to see somebody doing that. I'll just keep the corridor there just so I remember what I'm doing. Yeah, so you kind of have to be a bit tactical around this little area. Obviously I can afford to make it very thin because there's no harm in not. So yeah, that section's definitely doable. I just need to remember that I'm just doing it very badly. Just doing a very rubbish job of getting through it, I suppose. I'm just thinking how good this level would look in another style. Like not Mario U. It's possible to get up here, isn't it? Yeah, it is possible. I think I'm going to block that option off. Yeah, I'll open the airway up a bit, just because. Right, now we're past this section, I think just have some normal booze in the corridor. Make sure that they're within that corridor. Oops. That's not normally the area I die on, but okay. First time for everything. Yeah, that's definitely doable. I think that this section could be a bit wider. A bit more brutal, perhaps. I'm going to add in a few extra platforms on this lift just to make it a bit more interesting, so that maybe you could do more with tunnels and stuff. Like here maybe. Put an option along the top, perhaps. Something like that. Let's see how that works. Okay, we just need to be on it. Maybe I'll move it to the edge just to make it a bit more easy to stay on. Yeah, that's too difficult to have them at a distance. because it increases your risk of being squashed. I mean, I don't want to make it that hard so early on. And obviously I want it to be a good challenge in this level, but not so much that it's almost impossible. The enticement for the player to come this way, I'll put a red coin there. Right, I'm pretty sure that section's possible. Let's build it along here. There we go, and yeah. Then we'll have another one of these spinning buddies. Yeah, that's a nice long enough level. Just checking the length we have. What other things could we do? Maybe we could do something with pipes. Do pipes obstruct the flow of these? Pipes obstruct the flow of it. I think they would. They're pretty more solid than these blocks. You never know. No, they won't obstruct it. Of course they won't. They wouldn't hurt a fly. Make sure we're within the corridor. Kind of do another little tunnel kind of thing with these pipes, I suppose. Just making sure you get through them right. Let's make sure, just get in the train again. I think this will be quite a fun level when it comes to fruition. I think this will be a very fun level. I mean, I'm certainly enjoying building it. I actually wanted to build this level for a very long time, ever since I saw that idea on the video. Steve Gaming's video, I can't remember what it was. 5 ideas for trains, something like that. It was a terrific video. Absolute masterpiece. Ah, this level's annoying. It's already like. I think these boos are a bit difficult, but why is that pipe there? That can go. Oh no, I need to get back into our actual. I need to get back into the lift-like thing. I don't think these boos are that hard to dodge. No, they're not. Oh, what? Their new platform's not making them harder to dodge, is it? I think it is. Well, let's just check one more time and then we'll alter that platform if it's such a difficulty. Oh, I got through it there. Here we go. I think we'll just have another one of these here, not for the actual game itself, but just to test that the level actually works properly, because it's getting a little bit difficult without one. I think we'll have that there, safely inside of the thing. All of them coming down from above. Then it's too easy to dodge, maybe from below, because then it's obviously much harder to dodge. And yeah, that's no use being outside. So it's like, okay, we're in the lift, we're in the lift, we're in the lift. Right, let's get into that. Let's get through the gap, let's get through the tunnel. Right, need to get through the tunnel. Tunnel, tunnel, tunnel. How do we do it? How do we do it? How do we do it? Moving one down, I don't think they're going to make it. I don't think it's going to make it considerably easier by doing that. Yeah, so it is possible to get crushed. That's good. I love how I'm just saying, yeah, it's possible to get crushed. Good job, Sagooden. Yeah, that's. I'm pretty sure that this works. I'm just going to give it one more test. And it ain't working at the moment, but I know it works, so that's the main thing. think I'll move these pipes further out of the ghost section, just so you can, just so after the ghost you got time to kind of mobilise, like, space, you got room to mobilise before you have to be quick. You've got 2 bars worth, if you like to call them bars. Obviously, mushrooms would completely wreck the concept of this level. It wouldn't really work. The thing is, it would be good if the blocks, if the actual solid blocks flew, but they don't. Well, they do fly, but they don't fly like in a consistent pattern. So, oh my god, I nearly fluked some sort of path there. So it doesn't quite work this level. This is quite challenging section. Oh. Oh, maybe it's just the fact, maybe it does work, but it's just my platforming's very sloppy. I'm going to move it down, but I'm going to move it left, which is what I've just done, really. Just explaining my line of thinking. Yes, this works if I can get through this gap. Yeah, I can't quite get through it. I think I'm just going to open the gap. Because I think the pipes crush you sideways, really, rather than any other direction, so... Just pretend I'm getting into the lift, getting through the pipes. I appreciate this is pretty very boring to watch, but it's part of game design. How to test a game, I suppose. I'm kind of teaching you something. I'm no professional when it comes to designing games, but I suppose Super Mario Maker, maybe it's Nintendo's way of trying to recruit people to work in Nintendo games. I don't know. Right, I'm into the tunnel in quotation marks. Well, I was in it before dying. It's going to move that one sideways again. It probably makes it less of a... It probably just makes it more intimidating. Maybe you could just make it more an intimidation than an actual threat, like a death threat. Not a death threat, but like a possibility of death. That kind of thing. Obviously you're not threatening, because you're threatening death upon the player. There we go. You're threatening like the player might get killed. Now I'll make another attempt to crush them, I suppose. Make another little snaky section. Won't have any ghosts here. Kind of have a little ghost-free bit. Might have a little... No, we won't have a coin. Right, let's try this out from here. I love how I've completed this sort of section once and said, yep, that's doable. Well, it is doable, it's just not easy. There's a difference between being easy and being doable. But the latter's the most important thing. I think obviously I think this bit's a tad too hard for the player, that's the issue. I think we'll open the pipe slightly, just to make... I think the main challenge should be the ghosts in this bit, because they're certainly the harder to dodge. I don't know if you ever played the level in Mario Bros. U Bouncy Cloud Boomerangs, but the harder challenge is not the Axemen, but the Bouncy Clouds. Sorry, it's not the Bouncy Clouds, but it's actually the Axemen. You know what I mean by the Axemen, don't you? Not like... It's like the guys who throw hammer bros, that's what they're called. They throw the axes and the hammers and all those dangerous tools. They're the harder challenge. The harder challenge here isn't the train, isn't the pipes, it should be the ghosts. the supporting elements should be what makes the level toughest. I know that sounds very much counterintuitive, but it's very much the truth. And I learnt that off, guess who? Steve. Guy I've mentioned a few times in this video. And he does deserve a mention, because I might never have had this idea if it weren't for Steve. It's a terrific, he's almost like a Mario Maker scientist. And he's pretty made the hardest puzzle level that there is in Mario Maker. It's called 3-Door Trial. I mean, after these puzzle levels, I tell you what, it's all about, I've noticed when it comes to puzzle levels, it's all about, it seems to be everything to do with bullet blasters spawning and stuff. It's all about things, how they spawn. Do they spawn if you go through a door? Do they not spawn? What happens? Kind of... rather weird. Let's have another little weirdo section here. Obviously, we don't want to let the player just break out of this lift. The objective of the level is to sit and suffer inside the lift. What am I doing? The thing is, a lot of lift levels are just to do with dodging enemies. I mean, standing on a lift, just trying to get things, jump, is pretty boring. And this level's a bit different. I mean, you're inside the lift, it's just kind of like a guideline of where you're meant to be. It's actually helpful. Other than when it tries to crush you. So, yeah. I think we'll have a, something to try and crush the player in sections here. There we go, that's another little tunnel area. And once again we'll entice them by putting a coin there. We'll just see how that works, innit? And then after that we'll put some more ghosts and maybe we'll do something again with the pipes. So yeah, that'll make the level a bit more cool. I think, oh! I like this level. I mean, I think the objective is not to get crushed. I mean, there are a million and one things there to try and crush you. So you're just trying to try and dodge it, whilst dodging these ghosts as well. I mean, I might put the odd dry bones in on a platform. I suppose that the level would pick it up. If I put a dry bones there, I've got an idea actually. I'm not going to save it till after the checkpoint. Sometimes you like to save features till after the checkpoint. And I just learnt that off Nintendo. But there will be a checkpoint in this level. I won't make it one daunting big task, because it is quite... there are hard sections. I mean, this level's got potential to be very much harder than this. And I'm going to probably put a lot of those features in the late section of the level. So I don't want to frustrate the player by making them go back to the start and complete the easy levels, sections rather. I just want to get them straight in there and let them do the fun part. So once that's done, well, get a dry bones, wherever he is. Dry bones! Dry bones! There you are. I'm looking all over for you. Dry turtle. It will pick it up, won't it? It will be in this corridor, won't it? So let me just have a look. Just have 3 in a row. Just like a little mini lift. Just to make sure that it will pick it up, hopefully. Because kind of want to increase the amount of enemies. Oh no, he just gets crushed into the thing. So we'll bring him on. We'll bring him onto it, onto it afterwards. Just like on from a we'll just let him get dragged on here. I'll put some more ghosts. whilst choosing which way to go. Kind of do another little tunnel-like thing. Okay, these can be left. These two things can be left where they were in the first place. I'll just move them back in a minute. We're just going to move our little test one off, just to make sure it's right. Oops. And we'll just put these in their corridor, like. So yeah, that's it's working out now. Just need to make sure that the level plays okay. Let's just test how this works. Oh, we don't want him to get caught by... We don't want him to get knocked off now, do we? So we're not going to put one in here. Because he gets knocked off by those... We'll just show them that dry bones can come on, then we'll put another one in. On another... We'll do a similar thing. Similar kind of thing afterwards. Here. Whilst dodging some boo buddies. From the top, this... No. Still from the bottom. And then we'll put an exit door, and it's the player's fault if they can't get the exit door. Let's make it. We'll just put a pipe gate before that. Kind of for the fun of it. We'll just put these instead, kind of like the tunnel kind of thing. And we'll let one of the doors take the player up away to somewhere higher up. About here. Well, then get a pipe through to the sub-world. No, we won't. We'll give them a checkpoint up here. We'll give the player a checkpoint up here. Build that bit along there. And we'll just make sure it all works. So we'll just try it again from here. I'm anticipating that it'll be quite easy from here. I don't want it to be overly, I don't want the challenge to be overly difficult now. So maybe the technique is you take out dry bones. Let him die off. Wait, that one got pushed off by a thing. Yet that one got taken in. I'm not sure where that was. Maybe we'll move him a bit higher up. Maybe he gets accepted then. And he won't get accepted, that's the thing. Can't just get rid of him then. I suppose that he doesn't really make much of a difference. That's way too high. And we'll just put a pipe here just for the fun of it. Yeah, you just check this works. I'm pretty sure it does. I mean, it should do. I don't intend to die to him. I like this level, it's a good challenge. You know what, that's that thing's too high, I just put the ghost down so it doesn't stick to the wall. I'm just going to move the kind of level thing down just to make it a bit more of a challenge. In the sense that there's more chance of being crushed. It's all about playing your cards right, really. And there's a door here. A chance to get to it, and it takes you up here. Nice safe area. No booze, no nothing. There's a little semi-solid platform, I suppose you can kind of use to get a coin off. No, we won't have that. Decrease the limit because it's a bit high. Or give the block one of those. Put in place a dry bone. No, we won't put in place a dry bones. I said it's going to be a safe area. What we will put in place though is a checkpoint. Just to ensure the player that they're safe, they're doing well, they're doing a good job. Then we'll just make them take a hit before we'll give them a mushroom in this box, just to make sure that they have to take a hit going into the next section. There's no way of surviving this without taking a hit. Is that point safe? I don't know if it is. No, I don't think anywhere on these two things is safe. But then afterwards we'll give them a safe pipe. We just do that to make sure, like in the last level exit door, that they don't, there's no way for the player to take a mushroom into the next level, but make sure they don't die from it, because obviously they move through the checkpoint, they get big, so we can't let them be big into the next section. So, but if they just come in having died from after the checkpoint, they're small, then get a mushroom before guaranteeing taking a hit. It's kind of that same process. Remember in the last level we used munchers to do it. They couldn't jump over the stack of munchers. This level we're just using those these saw blades, the grinders as they're called. So yeah, guys, that is pretty much the level. I'm just going to quickly make it look, well, that is pretty much the first section of the level, first half of it. Certainly not the full level. I assure you that. Lots more to come yet in part 2 of this level. Don't you worry. Boy, have you got a treat coming. Don't worry about that. So, guys, thank you for watching. Please multi-scribe, multi-like. Yeah. See you soon. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.